shorthand each other that really.
I don't like this show.
I was wrong. I was
Especially
wrong.
when he wears these kind of suits that make him look all jacked. Man, I
Okay,
can't.
my mama told me to sit here. Okay,
Look, man, I went and bought this medium jacket just so I could look bigger next to him.
You guys are
No, he
great.
didn't buy it. He had it made. You when they tailored him, and they said, "Yo, we're gonna need a extra double X large." He said, "Nah, make that extra
What do we
medium.
have from Kid Gap? You know, yeah, for sure.
Make the arms pop a little bit."
Gap's here.
It's Aldis, Isaiah, how you both doing?
Hey, what's up,
Good,
man?
man. How y'all doing?
We are doing
great.
so well. Thank you both so much for sharing your time with us. Aldis, we actually spoke 2 years ago. It was for Black Adam a few years ago. It was an audio interview, so no worries if you don't recognize my voice or my face. It's all good. But I just want to say that was such a fun interview because you really went in on about like your mom and everything like that and how she was your hero, and like that was a great one. So that's always stuck with me.
Thank you.
We'll jump right into the series. You know, we're getting to explore Alex Cross in the series for the very first time. You're producing this as well too. What was it like to, be able to look to a character like this in a longer format and really tell a story that's in a modern time?
Oh man, it was amazing just because of the fact that we are a series. We have time to live and breathe, with these characters. The value that grants us is the fact that we get to learn so much about these characters. John Sampson is a fan favorite, and we get to expose that to the audience, introduce really, and allow them to live with, some of their favorite characters and understand the full breadth of the world of Cross. We show everything from all sides. This is, yes, a thriller, but it's also, a family show. It's a show about brotherhood and friendship. And we get to play in all of those sandboxes commiserately in a way that just flows together so well. So we have a full show.
Yeah.
And at the core of it, it's still very striking and exciting, albeit at times dangerous.
Yeah.
Humorous.
Horrific, as one person said.
Yeah. But I love the fact that, this is the kind of show where people will presume they understand what it is. There is no way to box us in. We've created a whole new box.
Yeah.
With our approach to the narrative. And that's amazing.
That's awesome. That's what you want.
Absolutely love that. And I love that you mentioned that, John Sampson's just like this favorite amongst the people out there. So for Isaiah, for yourself, when you're creating this relationship with Aldis, what was it like? Because obviously these characters have grown up together. So how did you get that connection going?
Because we grew up together.
Yeah, we grew. You didn't know we grew up together, actually. So it's really like art imitating life. So
I'm still owe
that's
money.
great.
One thing,
I still owe him some cash. I took that in preparation. And so if I owe you money, how am I going to be now?
Absolutely.
I honestly, the way that Ben Watkins created the character and he wrote the way he wrote the character, I had no choice but to honor this brotherhood, this true, genuine trust and respect among two people. That's just the way he created the character. And then I had an opportunity to have long conversations with Al, with couple producers and Ben himself, where we just talked about life, and that it was something that just informed the character again. And then there was a private conversation that Ben and I had that really breathed life into my personification of the character. And I think when you watch the show, you see that this, there's this interesting, chemistry that these two detectives have, because I think, the love and respect he and I have as actors, it transcends just, everyday life and kind of jumps onto the screen.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fantastic. I'm curious for both of you because you're spending so much time together working on a show like this. When did you both feel like, we got it? Like we know what the vibe's going to be like. We kind of understand each other's chemistry. Was that early on when you were shooting, or was that something maybe as a couple?
Or not even yet,
or maybe not yet. Maybe season 2.
Yeah. It's not something I actually ever thought of.
Right. Like I never thought I got it. I tell you that for a fact. Because with Ben as a creator, he keeps you on your toes. You ain't gonna be like, I got it. You're gonna be like, oh, you do?
Yeah, he's like, all right, watch this. I think what we did have though, we had a working flow we were confident in, but every episode pushes us to try to, reach a new height. So I don't think I ever get comfortable on set to the point where like, oh, I'm good, I'm in the pocket. Like I feel like
I know I don't.
I feel great about what we're doing. but I know, and I think we have the intention that we can always go above and beyond, do better, get sharper. As I have learned, as I've heard, I have an insane standard for quality and work ethic.
Sorry, I exposed that at one point in time. Somebody picked up on it.
I'll take it. No, actually, I'm proud of that. But we all have insane methods for how we want to push ourselves to do better. And not one person on the set comes in lazy. So I don't think we ever get to a place where we feel like we got it. I feel like we are at a place where we're confident, but we know that we want to continue to push and do more.
Yeah. The cool thing is though, because he has such a high level of excellence, for me, I can just, I mean, he's going to be honest. He ain't going to tell me, like, no, that was good, and then not mean it. You know what I mean? Like, I can check in with him and be like, yo, man, do I need to do, like, what do I need to, like, if I'm there, I'm there. If I'm not, he'll let me know. And in a way that's like, yeah, but it's in a way that's like completely constructive. Like there's, you're not afraid to hear what he has to say, because it's pushing you in the right direction.
Now we have a real respect for each other on the set, and that's kind of because we lean on each other. You got to trust your people to be able to be like, look, was that it? You're like,
yeah,
let's go again. Because I'll holler at him and be like, yo, did we hit that? It's like, let's go again. All right, cool. And that's what makes it better.
Yeah. I absolutely love that. You can tell even during this interview that we're having right now, you guys have this banter and this shorthand with each other that really.
I don't like this show.
I was wrong.
When he wears these kind of suits that make him look all jacked, man.
Okay, my mama told me to sit here. Okay,
look, man, I went and bought this medium jacket just so I could look bigger next to him.
You guys are
great. He didn't buy it. He had it made. They tailored him, and they said, "Yo, we're gonna need a extra double X large." He said, "Nah, make that extra medium."
What do we have from Kit Gap? Yeah, for sure.
Make the arms pop a little bit.
Yes,
it's finely tailored.
Love
around the biceps.
I mean, we're speaking of fashion. We're in that area right now. Aldis, for yourself, being a horologist, loving these watches that you're always rocking. What do you think when it comes to Alex Cross? Like, what is the watch he's rocking at home, and what is the watch he's rocking at the crime scene?
I thought nobody would ask this, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad you did, because I want to know.
So actually, what I wear on this show is for my personal. I don't like to say collection because I'm not a collector. I'm truly a horologist and a watchmaker. But it's Urban Jurgensen. It's a UJ reference. So I want to say two. The reason I wear that is out of respect for the horologist who devised the movement. His name is Derek Pratt. I'm supposed to be wearing my own watch on the show, but I'm still in the middle of manufacturing. We 4 years into it now, which is common and standard, but still, brother's working. So hopefully next season. But for me, the way that I respect the methodology of Derek Pratt and his mind breaking down this watch movement to create this beautiful piece of work speaks to how I believe Cross's intention is and how he breaks down the mind of a killer to then go pursue and close a case. So that's where the synergy is for me. It's about the mindset of the maker, not so much about the product itself, even though the product is gorgeous.
Love that.
That's incredible. Aldis, Isaiah, thank you both so much. This was an absolute pleasure. We hope we get to talk to you both again, and congrats on the show. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.